Good day, good people, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I want to get into. But before we get into all that, if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscription button, hit that notification button and bell so that way you can be notified every time I'm dropping a video. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and as always, drop a comment in that comment section. Now, let's get to today's video. Now, like I said, in today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I want to get into when we're talking about Glorilla and Plies. Now, Plies recently let out a message saying that we need to protect Glorilla. And it was because she had let out a message to saying, basically, if you need someone to vent to, you can don't contact her. She's probably the wrong person. But if you need something else, then she's only one call away. Now, from recent statements that Glorilla has let out, telling young people, if you're in your 20s, that's the time to be toxic and be wild and all this other kind of crap. And to me, since she's in her 20s and since she's pulling these type of stunts, and the way that she acts and the way that she dresses and the way, and the music and stuff that she promotes and put out, yes, it's good music to some, and yes, some of them I do enjoy. But at the same time, you shouldn't be promoting a message like this. And if this is what kind of message she's out here promoting and telling young people to be toxic in your 20s and it's good, that's not the message you're supposed to be promoting. That's not the message that you want anybody to be. You don't want anybody to be toxic in their 20s. Now, if you're telling people to live their life and to have fun in their 20s and stuff like that, I can understand that. And take life a little seriously when you get out of your 20s, I can understand that message. But to tell people specifically to be toxic and to be all what you should not be, because you telling people to be this type of way, how are they ever going to get out of that? You don't just snap out of being a certain type of way once you've been that way for a while. If you're a teenager going into your 20s, most likely you're acting the same type of way. And getting into them 20s, if you're telling people to be toxic, then they're going to carry that out. So I don't see where Plies' comment about her needing protection really adds up. If anything, she needs to have a discussion with some people. I'm not sure if it needs to be people in the industry or it needs to be some older people or it needs to be some people that have a little bit more experience or at least to be somebody. But that's not even going to help this generation out, and it's not even going to help out Glorilla, because at the end of the day, when you have people like, and this is no disrespect to them because like I said, she has some good music, but when you have people like Glorilla and Sexy Red and Suki Hana and people like that making the type of music that they're making, and as many grown women is liking their music, and as many teenagers is liking their music and stuff like that, this one person is not gonna, it's a little help that needs to go around to everybody, in my opinion. This help doesn't just need to go to Glorilla, it needs to go to everybody, because there's a reason why she says the things that she says. And yes, sometimes she laughs behind it and it seems like it's a giggle and a joke and whatnot, and she just being young, she just being free. But at the end of the day, do you really want your kids to be acting out in their 20s and just wilding out and being hella toxic and stuff like that? Or would you want them to work on themselves in their 20s, so that way when they do hit 30 and 40 and whatever the age is, they some decent human beings, or they, is going on the track that they need to be on. It always needs to be a growth. It doesn't need to be this toxicity. So I don't understand why he will come out and say that she needs to be saving. If anybody needs to be saving, you guys need to take a look. If you haven't, I just found out about this artist, and her name is Rico Nasty. She put out a tweet, and her tweet was saying that, well, I'm not going to repeat what her tweet said because I don't want to get flagged or anything, but I'll let you guys see it and read it and stuff. But from what you're viewing, this tweet alone, this is somebody who needs to be saved. This is somebody who needs help. And yeah, I've never heard of this person before, but I went to go take a look at her Instagram page and saw she does do music. She does she has 1.9 million followers, so somebody hell knows who she is. And her music and artistry is a little out there. It's like anime mixed with goth, a little weird. It's a combination of things. I'll say that it's not like a normal female artist. You know what I'm saying? She's a little out there with her artistry. It's almost giving me new Doja, if that makes any sense. But she's been doing this her whole entire career, it seems like. And I'm not sure if this is her son that she had posted last year in December of last year and was wishing him a happy birthday and said that he is the reason why, she does what she does and she lives every day. He lets her live every day and stuff. And I'm like, if this is your son or nephew or whatever his importance is to you in your life, you should really seek out to try to get some help or try to get someone, a therapist, a family member, a manager of yours, somebody to give you some help. Now, I'm not sure who all this child knows, but for her to have 1.9 million people following her and to be performing and all this other kind of stuff and have all these comments and likes and stuff, somebody of celebrityism knows who she is, and somebody should be paying a little closer attention to tweets like this that come from regular people as well as that come from celebrities. Sometimes, these people let off messages, and sometimes it's a cry for help, and sometimes, we just skip right over it. And sometimes subconsciously, they may not be, thinking that they want anybody to contact them or bother them or to ask them, what's really wrong. But sometimes they are. And sometimes these tweets and messages, are little secret hints of somebody needs to help me. But in this message that she let out, there wasn't no riddle or anything like that. If y'all saw this message that is posted, then yes, she is clearly in seek of help. So instead of Plies, it was good that he's, I guess, looking out for, artists and the black women and whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, Glorilla chose to be like this. She wants to be like this. She steady is putting out these type of messages. So why even look to save someone like that? Like I said, no disrespect, but she doesn't want to be saved. So why look at someone's profile like that when there's people like this, Rico Nasty lady who's out here putting out messages like this? These are the people that need saving. These are the people that need you to look at their Twitter. And like I said, I just found out who this person was. So maybe Plies don't even know who this person is. But the people who need saving are people like this, not people who are putting out, those type of messages like Glorilla has done. Y'all drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all this. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video respectfully.